Hello and welcome to our exclusive Godzilla box opening. For those of you watching this on YouTube, do check out our Rodan and King Ghidorah from Richard. I will be opening up Godzilla, and I don't think this map is right for this, so let's go! Godzilla exclusive playmat. Absolutely beautiful playmat. Love this thing so very much. The art of Godzilla mat is absolute gods here. The artists went above and beyond what was probably expected of them. Loving details. So this is a 60 card ready to play deck with 3 brand new characters: Godzilla, King of Monster, Mothra, giant moth monster, and Mecha Godzilla Kiru. Comes with 1 exclusive collector's pack, Challenger Series booklet featuring all the cards, and 1 Godzilla King of the Monsters on the back. First of all, I gotta say, this pack is beautiful. The design on this pack is absolutely gorgeous. It really conveys the destruction that Godzilla can bring forth. But the big thing is, let's crack it. So we'll have our alt art at the back, and the rest will all be XRs of the set. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better. So we have Space Tower, Monster Aggression, Malicious Evil. Get a lot of King Ghidorah stuff. King Ghidorah! What? Let's go! King Ghidorah! Emperor of the Cosmos! Alt art! Woo! I have never pulled a Chrome, but I got a King Ghidorah alt art. Does this mean I have to play him at regional? I feel like this means I have to play him at regional. Yeah, that's getting clipped and made into a short form content. Yeah. I need a sleeve. There's no way that is. Oh. Let's have a look. So look at this absolute beast art that we got here. We can take a proper close look at. You can see like the actual detail that went into designing this card. There we go. Toe animations, we've got that. Look at that. It is so shiny. Oh. Look at that absolute monster. Just gonna put this here now. Richard is gonna be so jealous. So 1 of 22 will be how many cards are in the deck, Matt. It's not a Chrome sort of situation of there's only 22 in existence. If that makes sense. Multiple bites. This is a very Rodan and Ghidorah heavy Godzilla pack. Oop. And then our last one is a Mega Burst, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you're being silly. And Mega Burst, which is a beautiful 5/5 ranged. Stun 0. After you play this attack, it gets +1 to its stun rating for each attack in your card pool. Destroy one foundation, this attack gets +2 speed, +2 damage. That's really decent. Good with a string. So let's bring out. Yeah, the keywords being more accessible now makes a lot more sense. So we got multiple bites, 3/6 Fury. If you've removed a card this turn, draw one card. Malicious Evil Flip, choose one rival foundation. Abilities on the chosen card cannot be played for the rest of the enhanced step. Monster Aggression, destroy one foundation you attack with a printed difficulty of 5 or greater gets +1 speed, +1 damage. Enhance Flip, this attack gets +1 damage. And we've just got a Mega Burst with the stun 0, it gets static. It gets +1 to its stun rating for each attack in your card pool. And destroy one foundation. This attack gets +2 speed, +2 damage. I'm interested to see if you can manipulate the static on Mega Burst with things like. If you can manipulate the static with things like the art of the student the art, well, unless you put another attack into your card pool, so you play this. You add another attack to your card pool, and you go boom. It's now a stun 2 or a stun 4. If you play it as your third attack, and, it's like going to be your last attack. So you go, I just want to stun the rest of your board. Anyway, pretty cool. And the holy moly, Emperor, the Emperor of the Cosmos, King Ghidorah, gonna get a nice snappy snap of that. Just gonna send that to Richard and watch him get very angry. Yeah. Where are you, Richard? Oh, there he is. Look at that absolute monster. Oh. That is so insane. I am so happy with this. Oh, King Ghidorah. I'll go to Richard to see if he pulls an auto character. This is true. I have not edited Richard's video yet. He sent it to me last night. I've not edited it. He may have pulled an alt art Godzilla. Could you imagine? I'll probably know from what he messages me about this, but I know people are probably going to be very hyped to actually see one of these things pulled. Again, this isn't like a sponsored box opening by UVS. This is just product they gave us for going to the summit. So I will be honest about it. But no, that Ghidorah is gorgeous. So we've got the character Connor has been hyping up and is top of his Godzilla tier list. Godzilla King of Monsters. Unlike Godzilla -1, this one is allowed to play other diffs than just 5 or greater, which is pretty cool. But your attacks with a printed difficulty of 5 or greater get +3. That's a static. That happens no matter what. So you cannot cool student that damage, which is really, really cool. And the fact it says printed difficulty means you can't use things like Berserker Bite, or if you get Keiko's aided, you don't get to manipulate that and go, oh, it's technically, no, it's printed. Boom, let's go. Spend momentum. Your next check to play an attack or block gets +2. So you have Cool Student on face, which I love Cool Student. And first form. Oh, sorry. Always cool. You can't always cool the damage from Godzilla. I got ahead of myself because Cool Student is what the enhances. You spend momentum to get +2 to your next check to play a card. So that would be the same here. You get +2 to your next check to attack or block with Cool Student. But you can't always cool. It's the same reason I like playing Dabby with over Younger to Go, because you can't always cool an Azor that's coming in from Dabby 1. And first form, once per game, commit, discard 4 cards, destroy all foundations, Only playable if there are 10 or more foundations in all stages combined, which is kind of absolutely nuts. But unlike Decay Awakening, you don't have to end your turn. You do, however, have to discard 4 cards, so you're only going to have 2 cards in your hand, so you're only really getting a build of 2, which is a bit weird, but still very, very cool. You can be used to catch your opponent off guard if they've been sculpting attacks for a while, and you just go, yeah, all your resources are gone. They go, oh, that's a shame. Mecha Godzilla Kiru, a 5-hander 34, static. You may discard 1 card from your hand as though you were spending 1 momentum each time you play an EX or powerful ability. In response, after you play a card with a printed difficulty of 5 or greater, draw 1 card. I cannot wait to play Mecha Godzilla with Rejuvenating Smash. I think the Order punch packages or the good punch packages could be very, very good. Rejuvenating Smash, Haymaker, Repeated Smash. There are some very cool stuff you can do with 5 diffs here, where you can draw a lot of cards and heal a lot of health, because it's when you play. The response is when you play a card with 5 or great difficulty on Earth, you've got access to the Byakugo foundations that are printed. You've got the HUD foundations that are printed. That is absolutely solid. Mothra, giant moth monster. At the start of your end phase, discard 1 card. So that's technically 7-hander. Ace Remover showed how to build. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I guess you need a couple of new training methods, but yeah, okay, I can see that. Because you'd go, I guess you'd have to building 9. You'd have to high roll a little bit. I'll have to check that out. If you can send me a link to that video, that would be really cool. But I'll check that out a bit. Tenacious, spend 2 momentum to ready his card. Not the most powerful ability, but commit. This attack gets plus X or minus X. X equals its printed difficulty. That's pretty cool. I mean, you're committing for 4 speed, off minus 4 speed. It's a high roll 2-6 checks, but that's there we go. Yeah. City Rampage. While it's counting your card pool, your attacks get +1 speed, +1 damage. Form. Your checks to play attacks with a printed difficulty of 5 or greater get +2 for the rest of this turn. So essentially, it's +1 because this counts towards progressive, but it turns all your 5 difficulties into 4 difficulties, which, as we've seen with characters like Younger to Go, running pure 4 difficulties is very, very powerful, and turning 5 difficulties into 4s. I mean, you've got Chaos playing things like Blue Flame Torment as a 6/6, saying, yeah, this comes in on a 4, and then you need to make 2 6 checks, and my next one's going to come in and pause. Yeah, you can do some. I know I've seen very silly things with City Rampage. Gathering Energy. After you take damage, remove the top card of your deck face down. You cannot look to the removed form. Look at face down cards and remove from this card. Choose 2 of them. Add the chosen 2 to your hand. And turn the rest face up. Okay. It's a shame that you have to destroy all your assets. Oh, you don't have to destroy your assets. Destroy 4 cards, destroy your foundation. So ideally, you hold one of these down, you blow up your board, you then blow up Gathering Energy to get 4 foundations that you can then build, and you just build up and go, yeah, I've got 4 foundations, let's go. That's pretty cool. Electric Moth is one I'm really happy for. Charge, ranged. Discard 1 card, draw 2 cards. If your rival has 10 or more foundations, draw 3 cards instead. Giants Enhance. If you ready your character after this attack resolves. That's pretty cool. So it basically goes, yeah, if your opponent has got 2-10, which, most of the time people are stopping at 10, you get to draw 3 cards out of nowhere, and with Mothra you only discard 1. So, you're always going, you're either replacing it or going up a card, which is very, very cool. There's also some very good symbols. Shame it doesn't have Chaos. I think if this had it was a charge range Chaos. But it has got air, so you can do some fun things with Walk the Dog and Double Jab Pummel and stuff like that. Heat Ray. This is one. No, this isn't one we got a. Actually, have we seen any ones? No, we haven't seen any ones because we only have 2 Godzilla cards that we've got the things for. Heat Ray. Deadlock Stun 3. 7/6. This tag gets +1 damage for every 2 cards in your discard pile with a printed difficulty of 5 or greater. Response: after this attack deals damage, flip 2 rival foundations. That's pretty solid. History's greatest monster. We're into the foundations now. Well, into the shiny foundations. Once per turn, Tenacious. After you play an ability of printed difficulty 5 or greater, ready as card. That's not a flip. That is not a flip effect. That is cool. That is just keep readying me up on a free check. So you play your first attack, you go, I checked a 3, I'll commit 2. You play your next one, you go, I checked a 5, I'll commit 1, and I'll ready this one up. That turns that one into being free. Really glad this doesn't have order or any of the doesn't have any of the repeated smash symbols. Then we have the Shinobin's message. Ally, unique. Flip after you play a block, it gains Breaker 2 on Air, Earth, and Good. I need to check what Mei Hatsume 2 has, because that could lead to some very sticky situations with Mei Hatsume. We've got 3 destructive slams. Throw, slam. After this attack deals 7 or more damage, your rival destroys 1 foundation. You just slam that in Chaos Mirio. And go, yeah, I'll make it a low. Let's see if you can stop it. 4 flying zaps. Beautiful little bit of Mothra out there. Charge. After this attack deals damage, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. Sweet. It's a 3/2. 4 Kaiju Clash. I'll do it at the end to actually go through. I've just realised I'm not utilising this, so might as well just let's stick Godzilla there for now, and I'll do some editing jiggery pokery later on. Mega Burst, which we have got the alt art for, where we got the shiny for, so you can see like the foil pattern is very, very cool. With the Mega Burst. Mei 2 is evil at all order. Nope, doesn't share any symbols. Whew! Thank you, Matt. Then we got a Smashing Stomp. Smashing Stomp, your next check to play an attack gets +1. After this attack deals damage, draw 1 card. It's a 5 difficulty, which, majority of these guys are going to be 5 difficulty. 4 low for 6. I mean, that's pretty decent. And it's a kick slam with EX3. So you slam that again. That's something you can put in Mirio 3 and just in Mirio 1 and just go, yeah, let's go. Ferocious Attack. Flip. If your rival has lost health this turn, draw 1 card. We do love our 1 diffs that draws cards. Incomparable size. Flip, this attack gets +2 or -2 damage. Then we have Monster Aggression, which is the other the other foil card we got. Destroying foundation, your attacks with printed difficulty 5 or greater get +1 speed, +1 damage. Moth monster. Commit. This attack gets -2 speed if you have taken damage this turn from a rival attack. It gets -3 instead. That's cool. It's a 6 check that just basically goes, yeah, you've already hit me, so that's a great way of utilizing 2 players. That life is a resource. That is very, very cool. Titanic Combatant. Commit after you take damage from an unblocked attack. Build the top card of your deck face down committed. So it's like manly, but not as good. And your attack, commit. This attack gets +2 damage, and your rival commits 1 foundation. Nice. Tough Skin. Flip. This attack gets -1 damage. Pretty decent. Unmatched Power. Remove. This attack gets a +X damage. X equals its printed difficulty. So, whew, let's go. Let's go. Walk the dog. Commit 1 for +8 damage seems really good, but that could just be me. And the last one we have is Unstoppable Force with the little squeep yonk. Commit, return your attack to its printed difficulty. Return your attack to its printed speed with deflect 2. Tough Skin has no back and go 4 symbols. That's a shame. Yeah, back and go 4 needs a lot more love. So yeah, these were the cards from the set. I mean, the runaway winner for me for best card in this deck is a card that wasn't even in this deck. King Ghidorah, Emperor of the Cosmos, coming in with the alt art. Absolute beast of an art. These characters are absolutely amazing. Gonna stick Mothra up here as well. I think in editing I'll just like stick the actual PNG images over these instead. But we got. I'm gonna try Mothra. Isn't gonna be legal for my LQ, which is a shame. So I'm gonna have to jump in a Patriot event if I get a chance. We've got so much content to work on now. But I am very excited. I am very excited to dive into this. But I think unless something amazing happens with the other decks, I think I have to build King Ghidorah. It'd be rude not to when he so graciously came along. I'm gonna read a King Ghidorah because I didn't actually read it when I put on here. Let's see. So it's outside a game, add 3 King Ghidorah counters to this card. If you would lose the game due to your health being reduced below, I'm just gonna pull it out and I'll put a PNG up there for the edit. The king has arrived. This is also true. So at the start of the game, add 3 King Ghidorah counters to this card. If you lose the game due to your health being reduced below 1, instead remove 1 King Ghidorah counter from this card and return back to maximum health. If there are no King Ghidorah counters on this card, you lose the game. Commit, remove 1 card from your hand, choose 1 attack or foundation in your discard pile, and remove it. You may try to play that card this turn. So that is an enhance, so you don't get to do it turn 1, but just being able to pick up anything from your discard and you may try to play it. That's kind of solid. Because you can remove any card from your hand. Ooh! Can you Koenma's... I think you can Koenma's task King Ghidorah. Because it has death. So you can remove a card in your hand, being Koenma's task. Then you can choose one attacker foundation in your discard pile. And then you've just got access to Koenma's task because as long as you've got one in the discard as well, you've removed one with King Ghidorah, and you can just Koenma's task, and that seems a little nutty. But who knows? But yeah, so I am very hyped to try these cards out. Very hyped to get into this. I cannot believe we pulled this. The fact is, I've not checked David's video yet, but I don't think he pulled one. I think this is the first one pulled. Tasty need one character that could consistently. Maybe yeah. I did say I think Gabby 2 lost symbols because they knew this thing was coming, but yeah, I think I might have to just meme Koenma's task with King Ghidorah unless something amazing happens in my other packs. But I think this is the first King Ghidorah pulled. I may be wrong. There may be more already out there, but who knows? I don't even know how much this thing is actually worth because you see the Critical Role and the Cowboy ones going for in the hundreds, but King Ghidorah is a whole nother level. It's kind of like looking at Undaunted Raid Chromes versus Girl Power Chromes. King Ghidorah is a step above.